Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Todbringer playthrough as Middenland, where, well, things are going reasonably at the moment. I think we're actually at peace with everybody just now. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of consolidation, trying to slowly... Oh, no, we're not at peace with everybody. We are definitely not at peace with everybody. We are going to take a couple of turns to build up here, but I don't feel any need to rush. And we are just exploring over here to try and find as many factions as possible so we can do some trade. Basically, our war here was just to try and make the Empire a bit more happy. Because long run, or Reichland.
Well, that is all I
ever
want.
Long run, I still want to... I would still like to confederate some of these guys.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Recent events involving Stirland?
So, by Sigma's will, come in peace.
I can't afford to pay them off at the moment. I still want to confederate them, and if I don't get them confederated, the Empire will, so... Or Reichland will. And we could end up with a position at some point where we do end up at war with Reichland, and it might end up being a big tussle between the two of us. Which will probably happen as Chaos invades. Because that's the way of these things, so I'll have to deal with them on my flank, Chaos in the north, and I will definitely be taking the brunt of Chaos. I want to know what events involving Stirland means. It could be anything. It could particularly be, I mean, one thing it could straight up be is the High Elves having some fun messing around, but I don't tend to do that much. Oh, I don't trust you. We are moving an army back to our capital to start building another army up. Simply because I don't like having all of my armies, well, my main force down, all the way down south when, I mean... My very first playthrough in Warhammer 1, I played the Empire, and literally I slowly confederated the Empire and pushed through Britannia down to Estelia. And when Chaos came, literally all of my forces were so massively unpositioned. Fortunately, I had a buffer, and I managed to charge forwards in time, but... I do know that while we're always going to get that, I think they are planning on trying and doing something different for the Chaos Invasion in 3, because they're not happy with it in its current format. They've said they're not necessarily happy with its current format, where you just get random armies popping up around the world, and I can kind of see why, because it is a bit annoying, because it's, depending on where you are, you can do really well. Yeah, there are certain parts of the world where literally you just don't really care about chaos. Why, you horrible little dwarf.
Yes, my lord. Yes, a sound plan.
You need to get all the way back to Middenland.
Praise Sigma. I will marshal the men.
I've already spent money.
Ready.
Never mind.
To strengthen the Empire.
I mean, I don't need that army straight away.
I am Karl Franz. Many call me Emperor.
Not me. Recent events involving Stirland.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
I have a clue. I will join your war against the Hunkarsteins. That should hopefully make you a bit happier with me.
I will. Who calls? Welcome, my country.
Von Carsteins are massively weak. The vampire counts are probably one of the bigger threats. I may go to war with them simply to get the gold mine. I mean, to protect my allies. I would never go to war solely for a gold mine, guys. All of my wars have been about protecting Middenland's interests and, you know, expanding the realm and making sure it's protected and it's safe.
Let us move.
Honest. Yeah, a bit more melee defense.
Speak, but remember this. Ice.
Honor before glory.
I don't want too many alliances down here because I am planning on dealing with all these peasant nations down here in Bretonnia. You know, if we can bring all of them into the fold, that will be very beneficial for us. Give us a lot of prime territory without us annoying the Empire, the other Empire factions too much. Oh, there's Gelt. Moving on. Moving up there. He is technically, you know, he is in this war, you know, where we are all, well, he's not in this war with us. We are both at war with that faction. There is a big difference. Where are you guys off to? You know, I am going to do this actually, so allied factions can actually be a bit faster. Enemy factions I want to keep seeing, and neutral factions can go to fastest because I don't really care what neutral factions are doing. You know, sometimes it's nice having enemy factions, the ones I really need to know what are doing. Neutral factions are worth keeping an eye on. You never want to just skip everything, but... Okay, it sounds daft. You almost want to know your allies and your enemies more. Neutral factions you can kind of get away with not ignoring, but... I mean, really, you want to watch everything because it tells you a lot. They're going to keep just poking away at me. I do love the way that we cut down and grow new trees whenever we take over a province. It is an interesting... I do actually quite like that, the way the trees change with the faction owner, with some factions anyway. Right.
Yes, my lord. Attack!
Well, now it's time for this battle because we've got a couple of siege towers to push my guys up onto the walls. Not massively fussed by there. They do have cav, but well, they will have cav. They've got some Grail Knights in there, which are going to be horrific because they just don't break. They have perfect vigor. But we don't have to, you know, this is why we're going to hit the walls, guys. All of my infantry is going onto the walls. We will put my archers, you know, keep my archers out of the way. We will potentially take the gate. That's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to, my great swords go into the walls, and my pikemen will go and poke the gate and push through afterwards. Now, my greatsword should be able to clear everything off the wall. They've got nothing here which compares to a greatsword.
Great swords! Soldiers of the Empire! For Heldenhammer! For the Emperor!
Okay, you can go in with them.
Conditions acceptable! Halberdiers!
You can start shooting down into there. You can hit there. You can hit there. And you guys can move forwards to be in firing range. And let's go. These guys are holding back for now. In fact, no, they are going to go straight into all their archers. If they are just leaving them up there as archers, we're going to hit that on both these guys just to increase the speed of it so we take less arrow fire on the way in. I'm going to hit their men-at-arms. Oh, actually, no. We are going to hit their Grail Knights.
Captain of the Empire! Crossbows ready, General!
Let's just move forwards just a little bit more. These are the guys who I want to kill, though they have a lot of armor, and these don't really do much any armor piercing, so actually no. That said, I don't really want them shooting anything else. Let's hit their mounted yeomanry instead.
Standing by! We serve the Emperor! The Heldenhammer! Great sword!
Here we go.
Halberdiers! Yes, General!
Keep hitting that gate.
For France! Great swords! Sigmar calls!
We've already got the wall here.
Sigmar! Charge! For Heldenhammer! Halberdiers! Prepare for combat! Attack! Now!
Have we actually got control of the gate? No.
For the twin-tailed comet!
That said, I don't see why we can't.
Take the ground! My Galmaraz! My orders!
Straight onto their paladin, please, guys. Starting getting some of our swords down. I'm going to move one of these units up and over.
For Heldenhammer! Formation march! For France!
Hammering into their flanks. This will capture the gate soon enough. That's what I wanted to... No. Where are their Grail Knights? I'm just going to take these guys off.
Weapons at the ready! Formation march!
They can start heading up to form.
The Empire endures! We are Sigmar's heirs! Very well!
And the gate is now ours, so let's funnel everything through. Let's pull at least one unit, try and flank them around. Go take out that trebuchet.
Numidia, guide us! That's an order! By Ulrich's wrath! We are Sigmar's heirs! Sigmar!
Oh, their lord has come back. For now.
We are Sigmar's heirs! War! Sigmar calls! On my command!
Okay, you can break and come back here.
Now! We are Sigmar's heirs! Ready for
he's still stuck here. This gate is definitely ours.
Yes, my lord! Halberdiers! Standing by! Steady, men!
Ooh, he's got himself a little trap there.
Great sword!
These guys are going to shred them. Yeah, that's not good. I say that, he's not taking any damage. Toddy can take that.
By Ulrich's wrath! Crossbowmen, shields up! Form a ring of steel! Halberdiers!
My halberdiers are having fun here. They'll win this combat really easily enough as well. In fact, I think they just broke. They're trying to run by through me, because that's what they do. They're knights. Oh, wow. There's this circle of dead knights all around.
Ready for war! See to it! Take an aim! Yes, my lord!
Let's just charge. No need to do anything but now. Toddy can get in and give some reinforcement there. He is very tired, but he should be able to cope.
Prepare for combat! For Heldenhammer! Sigma!
Some of them are trying to pull out. It's a bit annoying because we don't really add it's over. And Bastogne has fallen. Basically, the main reason I did this was to stop the Empire expanding. Lots of nice kills there. My halberdiers didn't do so well. I think I misused them there, to be fair. They never really got a chance to get massively involved. They are good, but not so good in situations like that, where if I'd had lots of that taken the time, got lots of extra towers, but I wasn't going to walk them up the walls. We didn't need to. We put them on ladders up the walls. There's no real need to do that. Oh wow, their ground. How did their ground knights only get 5? Because they were trying to take out Toddy. I mean, even their archers did so little there. We just overwhelmed them massively. The AI does seem particularly bad at holding places. They'd almost be better to sit back, not, you know, fire a few volleys off the walls, then fall back, unless you can fill the walls with troops. And you know the enemy's not going to sit back and take you out. I don't need any of them. Let's knock all of them straight over. And we have leveled up again. Guess we get Deadly Onslaught now.
Yes, General. Let us move.
Ooh, I was going to say that smells of beast, man. Let's level up Brass Keep. And yeah, end turn there, guys. We're getting there. I'm happy with how we're doing. Oh, is that Bastogne there? So we haven't wiped out. Oh no, it's Musilion. Damn Bretonia. I potentially do want to go to all of Bretonia themselves, but I'm not ready for that yet. So I may go hit Lyonesse and then hit Musilion there, not in Aquitaine, but just to take, because we can take this entire territory here, giving us another coast, and then start consolidating. Obviously we now share this territory with the Empire, which isn't great. And there's all these ruins over here. I could send somebody down to start, but not while the Beastmen are still there. And I need to keep an eye on those Beastmen. Though the Empire may be going to deal with Moga for me. Mokum, however I say his name. And he's just wandering back and forth, poking me. Oh no, he's actually going home now. I think we've got a population service in Middenland, guys. I didn't even realise I was at war with you. You're not getting a peace treaty. Not yet. Anyway, that definitely means I'm pushing down into here next to take there, which puts us perfectly positioned to take Lyonesse. Ooh, though I need to keep an eye on that army as well. Though that army is going to have to go and attack somebody shortly, because it can't sit there on its own. So a little careful. Can't be too nuts here.
By Sigma's will, come in peace. All right.
Keep them friendly. Just going to keep courting them.
What?
For Heldenhammer!
Let's finish this, guys.
Pick up the pace. By the comet. By Sigma's right. Yes, a sound plan.
And some more nice levelling up, and it's now time to actually start levelling my army. Piercing shots. I've still never had ammo issues with him. So he does really fast weapon fire, speed, and lots of damage with each shot now. So
Ready. Bring me to battle.
I mean, I know this is gone, but
March. Moving off.
yes, Norden is getting leveled up. Norden needs walls. I'm going to save up and get myself a College of Magic, because that is also something else we are remiss in not having any mages at the moment. Very remiss in not having mages. We really should have all of our mages. So, well, I mean, I'm not going to use them all. I'm going to be honest, I will use fire mages because I love fire mages. But we really should have more mages. Ooh, that deals with that for me. So yeah, I'm going to go straight aggressive against their last city. Against Mucilon. No, it's definitely Mucilon. Batter them into the ground, and then we'll potentially look at pushing against Lyonesse. Yeah, I suspected this territory is not going to remain uncaptured for long, which kind of makes sense. So it's going to become a little bit messy around here, but that's not a huge problem. Ooh, yay, they've expanded again. I suspect there's going to be a constant back and forth there. I think they're not actually meant to fight. While they start a war up here, I think they're meant to push into Bretonia. Which is hard for them, to be fair. It's a very hard start position for them. Oh god. Yeah, I need to double time to chase that down. I was not expecting them to send such a big force. It's probably quite a weak force, but it's big. Because their power base is a lot weaker than mine.
Greetings, neighbours. How fare the lands beyond the Grey Mountains?
Nope. And to take Lyonesse, I'll have to go back toward Bastogne, which isn't the end of the world.
On march! Step to it! Let us move.
Your orders? Pick up the pace!
That is an expensive building, so I am not going to spend any money. We're just going to do another turn here, guys. I suspect the vampire count, the Red Duke will fall back there. I can hope. Come on. Actually, you know what? I don't really want him to fall back. Because if he falls back, I'm not actually necessarily in a better position. I want him to stay there, so I want to engage his army away from his settlement. Basically. Because fighting in his settlement will be far harder. Yeah, it was a fairly weak army. But a few units there which would have caused me some problems. I'm going to pressure them, but I will also take attrition pushing into their territory. And a siege, I suspect they will have a big old garrison. So actually what I probably should have done is gone around behind them. They would have gone aggressive, but this is why I need more armies. But at the same time, I need other things. Damn! I don't like the Bretonnians confederating everybody.
Come then. Only Sigma's god. Only
A fool's action.
Not likely.
I will throw everything I have at them to get this, because things just to improve their friendliness with me.
A weak order.
God damn.
So, friends of the Empire, come. Empire's blessings, yes.
There we go. Bringing things around slowly.
What does the Emperor bid? We march! Loading off! This will bolster the nation.
How should we proceed?
They're not going to fall for it, but it's worth a try. Yes. There's always a chance they'll fall for it. Keeping my army relatively hidden is good because it means that I have a chance of them charging out at somebody else, which will give me a really good chance to pressure them. Basically want to try and remain within striking distance. I also need to take Lyonesse quickly. In fact, now it might almost... Oh, god damn it! The Empire confederated Stirland, guys. Which means at some point me and the Empire are going to come to blows. And it may be worth me turtling, bringing all of my wars to a close and preparing for that. Because that'll be a big... I mean, effectively, the Empire is split into two between Reichland and myself, and I think they are potentially bigger at the moment. Which, yeah, could be fun. And I suspect that they're going to gobble up all of the rest as well. So an early war with a couple of early victories could be good. They can funnel far more. I'm a bit concerned by that. Ooh, you beauty. He's going for Bastogne. Oh no, I don't know where he's going. But the fact he's double timed out is good. The thing with the Empire is it's very strung out. I could definitely build an army and hit Reichland early and hard, which would take a lot of their capability out, but they've got some big armies around the place. Anyway guys, I'm going to have to think about this, because this is all going to be something things for next time. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Fanatical Games. Sorry, Humble Bundle Games, guys. So please check them out. If you have enjoyed this as well, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching.